everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee, and I wanted to share a recipe with you guys today. So everyone loves a good pumpkin spice latte or pumpkin flavored coffee, but one of my most favorite things to get in the fall season when things start to cool down is a caramel apple spice from Starbucks, and they are so delicious. And so I have been looking for a DIY recipe, and I did find one. And I found one on Pinterest from, let me tell you her name. Charlene from My Frugal Adventures blog. And I found her on Pinterest. And she has a Starbucks caramel apple cider recipe. And I know it as caramel apple spice. That's what I usually order. Anyway, she's got a great copycat recipe here. And so one of the things that it calls for, she uses apple juice or apple cider, but I'm going to use apple juice because I know Starbucks uses apple juice. Caramel sauce to drizzle over the top. And whipped cream, which I have, and cinnamon dulce syrup. Now you can buy the cinnamon dulce syrup, but she gives a recipe here to make your own, and it's very easy. It's basically just a cinnamon simple syrup. So it calls for half a cup of brown sugar and half a cup of white sugar and a cup of water. And you bring that to a slow boil. You mix the brown sugar and the white sugar in the saucepan. You add the water and you bring it to a slow boil. And then you remove it from the heat and you add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon to make your cinnamon simple syrup. So I'm going to make the simple syrup with you, and then we will make the caramel apple spice drink, and yeah, see how it tastes. can smell the cinnamon. Let me show you what it looks like. And she says, let's see. And Charlene says that the cinnamon doesn't dissolve all the way. And she says she's fine with that, and I'm fine with that too. It looks amazing, and it smells amazing. So this is my cinnamon simple syrup. Now because it's a hot drink, I don't have to let this cool, but I can keep it. I'm going to keep it in this little covered mason jar, what's left, so that I can have it whenever I want to, and I'll just heat it in the microwave, which is what I'm going to do with my apple cider. So I have my simple syrup, my cinnamon, what does she call it? Cinnamon dulce yumminess. Let's see. Cinnamon dulce syrup. So what we do, all right, so 2 minutes. So obviously at Starbucks they have a steamer, like they steam milk. That's how they steam the apple cider. So I am going to heat my apple cider up in the microwave for 2 minutes. That's what Charlene recommends here. And she recommends that we add the cinnamon dulce syrup in with it when we heat it up. But because this just boiled, I'm only going to heat up the apple juice right now. And she calls for 12 ounces of apple juice. I'm only going to do like a regular size. This is probably like 10 ounces, but I'm only going to fill it probably about 3/4 of the way full. So it's probably going to be about 8 ounces versus 12. So it's about 3/4 of the way full. And now I'm going to microwave it for 2 minutes. Okay, so you can see, I think you can see maybe that it's steaming. I don't know if you can see that, but it is nice and steamy. So she talks about 6 tablespoons of the cinnamon dulce. I don't think I'm going to do 6 tablespoons. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of the dulce syrup, of the cinnamon dulce. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then, so I'm going to give this a stir. And then I'm going to put some whipped cream on it. Oh, geez, I need another one. Good thing I have backup. Good thing I have backup. All right. Okay. Hey, you know, if we're going to have it, we might as well have it. And then you drizzle with a layer of caramel. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I mean, it's a little lopsided, but it's got caramel. All right, we're going to give this a taste. I'm excited to taste this now. If I can make my own homemade caramel apple spice and have it be good and taste like it tastes from Starbucks, I am going to be so happy. All right. Here goes nothing. I'm probably going to get whipped cream all over my face. It usually has a cover on it. Push that down. Because I don't want to get this all over my face. It tastes just like the caramel apple spice at Starbucks. Now, it could be a little hotter because I think the whipped cream cooled it down just a little bit. But my goodness, this is the taste I've been going for. Like last year I bought, I don't know where they are. Are they in here? Yeah. Last year I went ahead and bought these little caramel apple, what were they? Apple cider. Caramel apple cider things for my Keurig. No. Didn't taste anything at all like the caramel apple spice at Starbucks. This, my friends, is it to a T. I'm hooked. So I used, Charlene calls for 12 ounces of apple cider. 12 ounces of apple juice and 6 tablespoons of the cinnamon dulce syrup. I used 8 ounces, more or less. I didn't actually measure it, but more or less, and 3 tablespoons of the dulce syrup, cinnamon dulce syrup. This is fabulous. I am going to give you a link to Charlene's recipe on her blog. Thank you, Charlene. The name of her blog is My Frugal Adventures. So here's to Charlene. This is it. Thank you so much. You've made my fall. Oh, see, I completely forgot what I was doing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. If you get a chance to try making some of this, if you like apple juice, apple cider this time of year, if you like the caramel apple spice from Starbucks, you gotta give this a try because you are going to love it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now.